Hello and welcome back again to another video. In today's video, I'm going to review my custom LEGO Transformers Optimus Prime. Now, you will probably notice through the review that this figure is basically an upscale of my original mini Optimus Prime that I posted a few weeks ago. So, here in truck mode he does look pretty similar to that figure, he is just slightly larger. I do think this is a pretty clean truck mode, however the cab does lean slightly forward, which is a shame. For a comparison, here he is with a Speed Champion set, which looks pretty good if you ask me, and he definitely fits around minifigure scale. So I really don't see any issues fitting him in a newer Speed Champions display. Obviously the old cars are slightly too small. Yeah, so I don't actually have anything transformed right now, and I'm definitely too lazy to do it, so that's the best comparison you get. So, with all those comparisons out of the way, let's just get on to the transformation. Of course, the first step is opening the windows, because, well, it's an Optimus Prime, I mean, come on. And you're never going to guess what the second step is, or even the third step, as we are just going to rotate out his arm, like every single Optimus Prime that has ever been made. Where things start to get a little different is coming to the side panel that was originally on top of the roof, so we do just rotate it around and fold it down. But first we do take that little stud and just fold it in, just to give him a cleaner silhouette. Unintentional, but he does kind of look like the Bumblebee movie shoulder design here, which is pretty cool. So, considering the second side is just the same, here we go. Second time's the charm. Wow, there we go. After some movie magic, we can just untab the front bumper. This can be a little bit fiddly, but it should come out if you give it enough force. Now we can come to those grey pieces, and using the hinges, they should just fold towards the legs. This is going to give us clearance to take those red and black pieces and just slide them down on the rails. Once this is done, we can come to the arms and make sure they are slightly spread apart, just so we can get that signature Optimus torso spin. We can now come to the head. So it's on a couple of hinges, and you can just fold it until it's in the right position, pretty much just eyeballing it. This is where you're going to see some similarities to the mini Optimus Prime, as you just take the grill and fold it out here. Now, using the ball joint, we can just rotate the entire assembly around. Once this is done, we can come to the wheels, and using the studs, we are just going to rotate them in, and they should just collapse onto the blue pieces. Once this is done, we can take some of the hinges and just collapse the entire assembly onto his back, using the hinge just below the grill to kind of give him a better silhouette. Now, using the ball joint to the legs, we can just completely extend his torso. Now, coming to this red piece, using the stud connection, we can just rotate it all the way around. This is going to give the windows just something to rest on for robot mode. Speaking of that, we can just collapse them now. This is obviously the same on both sides, you just need to rotate out the fists, pretty much like most other Prime designs. Once this is done, we can come to these grey pieces and just collapse them onto his thighs. This will form his skirt armour. And coming to the legs, we can just take the feet, and using the ball joints, they should just rotate out. We can also split the legs here. And once that's done, there he is in his robot mode, as this is the transformation fully complete. And in my opinion, he's looking pretty cool here, and very similar to that mini Optimus Prime that I made, which you should definitely check out if you haven't already. For some comparisons, here he is, with pretty much all the figures that I have. As you can see, he is just slightly taller than Scourge, who is already quite a tall figure. I was going to get him into some more poses, however, there's only going to be a couple, as this guy is an absolute nightmare to pose. But he does come with a cannon, similar to the Rise of the Beast one, as well as a sword and an axe. But anyways, that's it for this review. So, if you have enjoyed, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I promise the weekly videos will be coming back. Hopefully.